In a series of stunning and highly controversial remarks, Halle Berry's ex-husband, former MLB star David Justice, has publicly revisited the reasons for their divorce, nearly 30 years after their split. During a recent interview on the All the Smoke podcast, Justice alleged that their marriage ended because Berry did not fulfill his expectations of a traditional wife, claiming she wasn't motherly enough and didn't cook or clean. Decades-old grievances resurface. Justice, who was married to Berry from 1993 to 1997, opened up about their relationship and his mindset at the time. "My knowledge and my understanding, my wisdom around relationships just wasn't vast," he said, explaining that he was a Midwest guy who had a very specific, old-fashioned idea of what a wife should be. "In my mind, I'm thinking a wife at that time should cook, clean, be traditional, you know." He then directly linked these unmet expectations to the end of their marriage. "Then I'm thinking, okay, if we have kids, is this the woman I want to have kids with and build a family with? At that time as a young guy she don't cook, don't clean, don't really seem like motherly, and then we start having issues." These comments, which have since gone viral, have ignited a firestorm of criticism from fans and online commentators who have widely condemned Justice's views as outdated and misogynistic. The backlash and Halle Berry's response. The immediate reaction to Justice's remarks was a wave of support for Berry and a strong rebuke of his statements. Many have pointed out the irony of Justice's traditional expectations, given that he was married to a talented and ambitious actress who was at the beginning of her rise to becoming a Hollywood icon. Social media was flooded with messages praising Berry for her success and calling out Justice for his antiquated views on a woman's role. While Halle Berry has not directly issued a statement, she offered a subtle and witty clapback on her Instagram account. In a post celebrating her 59th birthday, she shared a series of photos of herself enjoying a tropical vacation. The caption read cooking, cleaning and mothering, seemingly mocking the very roles her ex-husband had criticized her for not fulfilling. The post, which included a photo of a handwritten card from her children, was widely celebrated by fans as the perfect, understated response to Justice's public criticisms. A complicated history. The divorce between Berry and Justice was notoriously bitter and came with significant public attention. At the time, Berry was granted a restraining order against him. She has also spoken in the past about being a victim of domestic violence in a previous relationship, which led to a permanent hearing impairment in her left ear, though she has never publicly named the abuser. Justice has consistently denied any physical abuse during their marriage. In his recent podcast appearance, Justice also addressed this lingering speculation, stating she let the world think it was me in reference to the domestic abuse claims. He further reflected that a lack of therapy and their long-distance relationship due to their careers were major factors in their marriage's demise, admitting that the issues were rooted in his immaturity and narrow perspective at the time. While Justice's new comments were framed as a reflection on his own youthful immaturity, they have reignited a public debate about traditional gender roles and the double standards faced by successful, modern women.